Several years ago, the children of older and wealthy kibbutzim erected this kibbutz in the desert next to the Red Sea. A general meeting in Eilot. We have to be egoists on behalf of Eilot. We must think only for the benefit of Eilot. That's why I don't believe that we've lost much because they went away, says Eitan about a family who's left the kibbutz because they wanted a larger amount of pocket money than the kibbutz was ready to give. At the weekly meeting of members, social and economic questions are discussed and decided upon. Many years ago, there must have been a similar atmosphere in the kibbutzim of the founding fathers, the very kibbutzim these young people left. Many of their friends have gone to the university, have entered the army as professionals, or have left the kibbutz to live in the city. It seems as though an absurd attempt is being made at Eilot. In fact, these young people are building the same kind of life which they protested against at one time. Again, they discuss questions of equality, independent labor, and the development of branches of production which now operate at a deficit, but which will become essential for the kibbutz in the long run.
מקיבוץ צעיר. זאת הזדמנות לבן משק לנסות גם הוא את כוחו לעשות מה שאביו עשה.
We came here because we were always told stories about the pioneering deeds of our parents. These stories were exciting, even for those who did not experience this kind of life themselves. So we decided to try it for our own selves by attempting to do what our parents did, says Amazia, who has come from an older kibbutz next to the Sea of Galilee. We also feel that the older kibbutzim have become too much of an establishment. Like everywhere else in the world, we too don't always agree with our establishment. We wanted to solve our own problems and create something new. For us, this meant the creation of a new kibbutz, a kibbutz of young people. The dining hall in Eilot looks different from the one in Hazareya, and the atmosphere is different too. It's not only a place where the members eat 3 times a day, but where they also discuss their problems, which in the older kibbutzim are resolved in a more bureaucratic way. Is Eilot a romantic adventure of young people who have managed? Equal consumption was one of the principles of the kibbutz movement. In Eilot, they still try to maintain equal distribution. Besides common meals, every member has an equal right to sweets, cigarettes, and the like. He gets about $60 per year for his own private use. There are about 70 men and women in Eilot. The oldest among them is 30. Already they have 35 children. Water constitutes the main problem in Eilot. About 12 millimeters of rain falls per year. Irrigation is costly and can only be performed with the help of the government. After work, the managers of the different branches of production meet to discuss the erection of an industrial plant.
לא לגמרי מחייבת בסדר הרישום שאני רשמתי פה, אבל...
צוות שהוא עובד, תמיד יש מה לשמוע.
At the same time, the women meet for a course in gymnastics.
לא תמיד במהלך השוטף.
Their mothers were concerned about the emancipation of the woman in all areas of human existence.
גם לא את כל הידע.
וגם לא את כל הידע. אז ודאי שניגשים לבניית תוכנית לשנה חדשה, יש חשיבות לשמוע את הדברים. זה צד אחד. הצד השני הוא סביב משהו דתי.
The coming of the Sabbath in Eilot.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות.
Only a small group within the kibbutz movement accepts religion and the customs of the past. It's the second generation which, perhaps again in protest against their parents, tries to return to the tradition of their grandfathers. The members of Eilot are children of the kibbutz. Will their children continue their way of life?
בקשר לבן שלי, אז זה באמת קצת יותר מורכב עכשיו, כי מצד אחד יש לי הניסיון שלי, מצד שני...
The founders of the kibbutz movement believed in collective education. Michal is a product of this education. Now she brings up her son in the same spirit. I can't say that I completely agree with the educational philosophy of the kibbutz. I think collective education has been exaggerated a bit. As a mother, I want to spend more free to do so, but they should have principles which make their life worth living.